Alicia don't want this, Alicia don't want that. But at the same time, I have to respect what y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
I have to listen at what
Unlock
y'all
my
want.
gifts. What you mean by that?
It means they can't send gifts to you. I don't know why. You might have locked it out.
I don't. I didn't do that
Okay.
because I don't even know how to do that. I wouldn't even
Yeah,
know
I'm like
where
these
to
kids.
begin doing that. I just got 41 from somebody. I guess I got 41
I'm just
coins.
I'm just
Mm-mm-mm.
gonna
I
step
don't even know how to cash out. My shit's still lined up there. Oh,
You gotta use a
down.
pay,
That's
you have to use PayPal.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know how
just
to
pay
connect it.
because this shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
try to speak on, you know what I'm saying? I
Exactly, Tea
Because
and
Bessie.
she does control the black people over there. It is
Yep,
fucking
she sure
wild to
do.
watch.
it's almost as if, okay, Alicia, all this happened to you, but don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this, focus on that, and I do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And at what point do I start focusing on myself?
I'm
I
gonna
get
leave it.
attacked.
Yep.
Right.
I'm just over it. I'm over it.
Ooh.
My voice means something when it's working for somebody else.
Mhm.
Well, I said we was gonna get justice. I don't. To me, I don't give a fuck how this plays out in the court system. I just want
No.
all these motherfuckers. Like I want so bad to get up there and question these motherfuckers my goddamn self.
Right.
Hmm.
That alone would be justice.
Yes, that alone would be justice for me.
Mhm.
Baby, you
Cause I
can't
want
have it
y'all to
every.
fucking like y'all been running away from me, and not only me, anybody that can actually put you in your fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I know that's right, City Cat.
Exactly.
He
City
said,
Cat
"I
said
will
I would
never
never be
join
joining
anything
anything
else.
else.
I'm telling
I
you.
need this to be tighter." I don't blame you.
And I said that shit when I got on this app too. I don't normally work with groups of people because ain't no telling what their real intentions are.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's why I do my activism on my own. If you follow me, you follow me. If you don't, you don't. But as far
Right.
as me, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, what I see fit as to what needs to happen for us to
Yep.
get change in this country. Like,
Mhm.
that's why I said, y'all gonna like some of the shit I say. You ain't gonna like some of the shit
Like
I
some of
say.
the
I'm
shit
gonna
I say.
piss you off. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna make you happy. I'm gonna make you laugh. But at the end
Right.
of the day, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it because I done thought this shit out way too fucking well
That
Right.
part.
with the help of my ancestors.
Right.
Mhm.
And you ain't gonna stray me from that.
But police, you got to remember you're doing it right because remember that change is gonna be uncomfortable.
Yep,
Change is gonna be painful.
yep, it really is.
No, that's right. I don't meet any criteria either. Games, U.S. games.
And this all could have been. See, if I speak had have really been the person that he portrays himself to be, he would have took
Hmm.
heed to that conversation I had with him about how this could be a good thing. You violated me, but do you know how it would look for me to be in your live talking about this so you can show people that you really are what you say you are? Hold yourself accountable.
And it would have been like it really would have presented as um, a moment of
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortableness
Yep.
because
Right.
there was alcohol involved. He could have
Yep.
spoke on. He could have spoke to the younger, all the generations, but specifically to the younger generations about going out in public,
I
rooming
talked to him about all
places,
of that, Tanya.
and
That's how I presented it to him.
shit.
Like
Can I
let's
say
like
this?
let and I presented it to him even on a military stance. Like
Yep.
I served in the military. I know how it is to be around, especially as a woman, be in a man's world and y'all doing all of this sexual banter. Like I said, this nigga whipped his motherfucking ding-a-ling out. Ashy and all, whipped the fucking shit out in front of us.
The
I
military is
know
a
how it
boys'
is
club.
to be in that uncomfortable position where people are playing too much, especially in a sexual manner. Let's tackle that.
You know
Let's
who
be a
stopped
voice for
him?
those people in the military, especially.
You
Yep.
know who stopped him, right?
Mo.
No, Tasha.
Oh, she might have. You know what? You're right. And see, I didn't know anything about Tasha back then. And I honestly thought it was Mo when she went to him, which I still think he talked to her first.
Well, no.
I think
First
he
it was
talked to her first.
Tasha, but then he had too many women that were against you, and for Tasha, it was more about her reputation, how it would look on her.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But then he had Mo and them and Cuban over here,
And
and
he
the
got too many
reputation.
secrets with Mo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but ultimately,
Can I
Tasha
just
would have
can I
been
just
the
say
deciding factor because Tasha would have stanced with him. But Tasha basically told him, I'm not stancing with this shit because she knew it to be true of her husband.
Right.
let
Go ahead,
me
Alicia.
let me say this, right? If he was who he really said he was all this time, he wouldn't have did that shit from jump.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have did that shit from
Right.
jump. He would have never ever presented himself like that.
Nope.
And that's why I say his platform went to his fucking head. And he thought that
Yep.
he could approach any woman like that because other women in the past have just kikied and let that shit happen.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when he did it to you, he was confident enough that he would be able to get away with that shit.
And I
Yep,
think
that
that's
part.
really why he
I
didn't want us to
what do you
leave because
mean?
he knew when he did it, I was uncomfortable. That's why I wanted to go.
Facts.
I might speak. I might speak 1906. You understand? Like you should be happy that I'm even entertaining you.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
That's how they
The
all think.
man is dangerously arrogant.
Very.
That's why I said if they let him get away with this, I am convinced that nigga will full blown rape somebody one day.
Or
And I will
has already
stand on
done it.
that.
If he hasn't already.
Right.
Right.
Look
Right.
at his intimidation tactic. What if he's already done it and that person is just so afraid to
Praise
say
Yep.
anything?
Right.
Hmm.
Because, like I said, even his quote unquote chivalry was aggressive as fuck.
Yep.
Didn't I tell you not to touch the fucking door? I'm a man. Don't no motherfucking women open the door around me.
Yep.
Get your hand off the door. When Cuban was ready to leave, she kept telling him, I don't need you to walk me to my car. I'm walking you to your car. It
Woman
was
says she
just
don't need
awkward
you.
all night.
If a woman says they don't need you to, like, and you say okay. You're not forceful. Or you say, well, you
Mm-mm.
know what? Or you say,
Mm-mm.
well, you know what? I'll feel more comfortable if I'm able to walk you to your car. You say it.
Yeah, the way he talked to me, he just wanted to be a dominant. That's all. I mean, to him, it's a
That's it.
literal fantasy. He fantasizes about having this type of control where it's public, where he could be seen. Like,
Right.
it's really
I,
a
I was
fantasy to him.
I was um I was listening at him talk on one of them lives where he somebody asked him about Blippy, and Blippy is a TV show for kids. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, well, my kids don't watch Blippy because I found out that Blippy did such and such before he started with kids videos and stuff like that, so I can't have that around my children. Well,
Right.
sir, you are a self-proclaimed public speaker and motivator and all that stuff like that. So then with that same logic, other parents should not have their kids around you or listening to you because of the shit that you're involved in, Mr. King Top.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
By that logic, right or wrong.
Right.
Right.
Right. You're right.
Talk about you too. So parents should they're
Oop.
Facts.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I
Your
can hear
mic
you.
had went out for a second.
Yeah, my phone keeps ringing.
Somebody
Oh,
keeps
okay.
calling you.
Yeah, my phone keeps ringing. I'm sorry about that, guys. But
No, you're good.
yes, Aiden.
Oh no, he's definitely
That's
not
all. That's
authentic.
yes. I can make you one,
That's
sweetie.
exactly what it
Give me
is.
two.
Pull my finger. He's always on public speaker mode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's not
It's like
authentic.
he's a robot. Like nobody knows who the real I Speak is, probably but Tasha and his kids.
Mhm.
Talking about this whole loyalty shit, like this shit with Casey. Yeah, that video. I started off with all of his family members, all of them redneck pictures that I have. That is, but of course you're going to hone in on a song and weaponize your daughter at the forefront
Right.
when you know goddamn well that's not what that video was about. You understand? But you
Mhm.
claim that that's not your Facebook page.
But it's your daughter. It's not your
And
Facebook
he keep
page, but
trying to
it's your
say
daughter.
somebody else's child.
Right.
That's somebody else's child. But in the same breath, you trying to pin this whole thing of pedo on Blaze, and then you and I speak get mad and talk about loyalty when Blaze says, "Well, Alicia made that video. Alicia did make that video,
Okay.
sweetie. What kind of loyalty is that? To
She
sit up
said,
here
"Sweetie."
and just take a white man calling my brother a pedo behind something that I made. That ain't loyalty, sir. Being quiet, knowing damn well that the people that you run with are criminals, who everything about what T. Nathan was doing. But you
Yep.
had loyalty,
Yep.
Loyalty.
right?
That boy.
You
That's
had
That's
why
you
right.
T
had
Nathan had his
loyalty.
ass in that fucking live after fucking Cuban said what he did to her. That's
Yep.
that
That's that loyalty Anthony talking about.
And I
Hmm.
wonder, was this before or after Cuban smashed T. Nathan?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I think it was after.
I don't know.
You
But whenever that live was, when I jumped in that fucking live where I speak in T Nathan and asked him about that fucking phone call, that phone
Between the two dates.
That's loyalty, right? I speak, knowing that your big brother said he was gonna put you in a chestnut box, and you still remain quiet like the good bitch that you are, right? That's loyalty, right? I
Yeah.
speak.
But I wonder why he want to put him in that
Please be
chestnut
mindful that
box.
I Creep is in
right.
here.
That's what I want to know. Because I'm gonna tell you, as a man that has sisters, nieces, and I'm not
Hmm.
trying to trigger anybody, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the only
Right.
way I'm gonna want to put a man in the chestnut box.
Right.
Okay, so let that sink in.
Mommy, did you see that? You can squeeze. Right. Here, baby.
Oh,
Here's your cereal.
really? Okay, thank you.
Tavia's live again. She need
Lord.
to be. She needs to be focused on her son that's in protective custody.
Ooh, the way she fucked up and said son last night,
Yup,
boy.
exactly. And I looked
Boy,
it
I
up.
that
got
face was priceless.
I looked it up
That face
already.
was priceless, girl. You know you
yo.
fucked up.
Listen to me, and you could tell she was caught because her face. When she saw she was caught, she was
Listen,
like,
I don't even know the
I'm gonna do a
story, but I
still
knew she
shot.
fucked up last night.
I'm gonna do a still shot of the face. Y'all gonna
"Right,
die.
yes, get it." She froze up. She was like, "Oh my god, I got caught." Yup,
Right.
caught in your lies.
I'm fighting for the people that feel like they don't have a voice. I'm fighting for the people that feel like nobody is paying attention to them. Fuck
Yup.
these folks. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be their fucking
Wasn't she
problem.
lying?
I've been a problem to predators my whole entire life. I'm not gonna stop now.
But wait a minute, wasn't she lying and saying that her kid wasn't locked up? Wasn't that her
Yes.
first lie?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. That was
I
her
got the
first
text
lie.
message rated her unit and
Yep.
she ain't had no clothes on.
Yep. Yep. No, listen to me. And oh, I'm gonna need that, Alicia. I'm gonna need that ASAP. Cause to make my video. And she got I mean, he got no bail. I looked it up. No bail. So